Good morning and welcome back to Emerald Bowl in Houston, Texas for the PBA Southwest over under 50 doubles.
Take me to Candyland, ooh, take me to Candyland, sweeter than sugar, you doing that dancey dance.
I am just in the car about to head in. There's something super cool about Houston, and that is there is Tim Hortons. They don't have farmers wraps, but it's Tim Hortons nonetheless, so can't pick our battles. But super excited to be here today for 8 games of qualifying. We are cheering on Eric today. His partner is Mike Bailey, and they seem to have a pretty good look in practice yesterday, good idea of what's going on. I also bowled on this pattern, kind of, yesterday. This is the pattern, if you're new here. If you're new here, subscribe. And make sure you check out the last couple days' videos. We got a video of the practice session up, and yes, I did bowl on this pattern, the remnants of the 2-hour practice session, which was not great, but once I figured out what I was doing, it worked. I played super far right and up the boards, thanks to Pete Thomas's knowledge. And I was throwing a Mesmerize. I brought a 3-ball bag here with me. It's a Mesmerize and a Theorem and my spare ball. But ultimately, I went 70 under. So I'm happy to be supporting today and not bowling. But regardless, there's also a tight race between Player of the Year. And I guess it's between 3 people. Dio, Bernard, Sean Maldonado, and Eric. So I think currently Eric's in second to Dio by about 300 points, 600, maybe less. Basically, whoever wins this event or whoever finishes the highest between Dio and Eric will win. And I'm not sure how far back Sean is, but I know he's in the race as well. So, what can we expect today? Eric decided a Heckler or a Mesmerize on the fresh, I want to say, with some potential of a Effect Tour, Sensor Solid. Might be it. And regardless, we're gonna see what happens. But yeah, I got my Tims and we're ready for a great day. So let's head in and catch some practice. Okay, immediate sight here. We got the Heckler and maybe a Scorpion Low Flare on the rack, and he hit the Heckler with some surface and is throwing him pretty far left, so this might be a strat to set up the pair. I don't know, but the Scorpion Low Flare I know he didn't have a great look with yesterday, so that could also be a ball that he hit with some surface just to set the lane up. But just throwing in my tidbits of knowledge of what I'm seeing here. Practice complete.
Hey guys, so for the majority of 15 minutes of practice, for the majority of it, I thought I was going to throw a Heckler kind of firm and just see if I can get to stand up early, and that was wishy-washy. And then at the very end, with the Mesmerize, I got a little slow, and I found a little bit of an early miss left where it'll ride up and get back online. So I think we're gonna go with that. I'm playing them 2 different, left lane hooks considerably more, and the right lane's stupid tight, so.
Oh!
He is so good. He made the 3-7.
Wow.
He's like 90% on that.
That's
swear.
awesome. Let's go. It was the 3-6-7. Don't sell them short. That was awesome. Yep. That lane hooks more. Heck yeah. Oh. Beautiful. You're okay. Carrie? All right. A little 3.5 frame update here for you guys. Mike has ball changed from black hammer to a twist. Still a super weak ball, but something that might hook a bit more, see it a bit more. Obviously, your thing was just hooking too early and never getting there. So that's all right. The last pitch, a little off, and he left a 3-pin. So 9 spares good, and Eric's Mesmerize looks great, but obviously the left lane does hook a bunch more. So we're looking for the tickle hit on 30, or a little miss right, and it'll sit there and strike. So let's see what he's got. Good shot. Yep. Oh. All right. Go. Oh, stop. When it did. Yeah. Yes. Wow, that was beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, I went too low. Whoa. Okay, alright. Bill shot, he's trying a center solid, just to see. Game one.
Subpar 265. Not a well executed game by any means, but you get 265 when you have two lefties break them down pretty good. during practice. They were easy. Fill ball, I threw a sensor solid. I kind of the game plan was to progress Mesmerize into a Atlas hybrid. Those were the two that looked pretty good yesterday. But I wanted to see if the sensor solid would be in play for when I need it. So I moved 3 in, threw it, and it was just, by the time I got to the spot that I needed to be shooting off of, it was 50% out of energy. So the Atlas hybrid is going to have more core and less, friction created. So that'll be a much better ball for when I need it. Until then, we're going to stick in a Mesmerize. And if the Atlas hybrid doesn't work, then I think effect maybe.
Okay.
Got a much clearer game plan because of that fill ball.
Yeah. Ultimately, 476. Good start.
Good start.
Yeah. Good start.
Bingo!
Oh, wow. Okay. Again, 2 for 2. Folks, I missed it, but Mika shot 300 with the Extreme Envy, which, comment if you're sad that it got discontinued, because I am. But, congratulations, Mika. And it looks like Andrew can strike out for 255. So, wow. Yeah, 555 would be a nice game. And by that I mean 554. My bad. 554. Wow. Huge game.
Made a ball change. So I went 10 pin, 7 pin, something else with the Mesmerize, but I mean, there was a pretty obvious thing that when I missed left, it stayed left, and when I missed right, it would hook. And I mean, if you have that, your ball's hooking too early. Because if it's hooking early, if it stays steep, it loses energy. If it gets offline early, it's, you know, going up the lane, so it's going to keep hooking. So we need something cleaner. Going to the Atlas Hybrid, storing energy. Looks great. Here we go.
They had 437 maybe as a team that game. I'm going to do this thing where I put a running total here so that we can see. And if I remember, I'll put the standings in here also. But it's an okay game, but we want more. He did it, folks. He struck on the right lane. Hit. Shot. Lovely. Wow. Beautiful.
Thank you.
Ball are you throwing?
Effect.
Effect, all right.
I don't know. Work today.
Beautiful. Good job. Third game update. Not great. Mike had 170 and Eric had 2 teens, so they maybe got to 390. Out there, 380 something maybe. But after the first 2 games, they were in 4th. So that's all right. There's 5 games left of qualifying to stay in the top 12. I'll put the results here after 3, if I remember. I hope I do, because that was game 3, right? Yeah, it had to have been. So 170, 190, 380 something. That's all right. We're down on the low end now. Eric tried that Theorem Pearl in the fill, but it looked like it was super sharp off the spot. Not sure if that's really what we want. The Atlas Hybrid got a little lazy. He thought he threw the first one in the 10th fast, but I thought it was decent. I think there could have just been a move off of that maybe, but we're down at the low end and he wants to try the Theorem Pearl, see what it does. So if he's confident in it, that's all that matters, because he'll make a good shot, and either or, I believe he can get 9. So we're gonna see how that looks and then go from there. ironically enough, before that shot, that was the second shot. I think Eric wrapped 7, flat 7, something like that, the first shot. But Mike went 7-2 and then 2-4, 6-7. And Eric said it's before he threw that shot. He said, it's weird. It's almost like this pair hooks early. Then he fast dated. So there we go. That was the theorem pearl though. Eric believes this pair just hooks more in general. And Mike was throwing that pink badger. I don't know. I'll put it here, whatever it is. But he went back to his twist and then he 3-pinned. So I think we're closer. And then Eric's going to go back to the Atlas Hybrid and just make a move, which is funny because I kind of suggested that. But obviously we don't know until we get to the pair. Focused on the process. Go. Great shot. Good shot. Yeah. Get that. Scorpion low flare party now in the field. Over there. Matches his jersey. Oh wow. Wow. Alright. 3, 2, 1. Car party break for the halfway mark. Gonna drink the rest of my hot Alani. But, update, that was rough, 1 and 2. I feel like that can happen sometimes, making the jump from the high end to the low end, but ultimately they just started hooking out of nowhere, and then a couple bad shots, and I got it left, and then it didn't hook, and whatnot. Mike tried the Phase AI in the fill. I'm not sure what he's going to start with next game. Eric tried the Scorpion low flare in the fill. Looked really good. So that game's gonna put him out the number. They're gonna be at what, plus 52? And that's all right. 4 big games left. We're only halfway through. I'm tired. Weird. But again, that's okay. I have some apple fritter left actually. Might eat that. And it is now halfway through game 7. I struggled a bit with filming there because I was live. So this is the live stream here of those 2.5 games. They had 424 and 396. So what does that put them at? 72 over after 6, and the cut is probably about 140. I'll put the cut here after 6, and this game I think we can cheat for maybe 430. I think 430 would be great. They both have 80 something in the 5th and a spare in the 6th, so what does that get them to? 80, 90, 0, teen 20. They can get to 440 something. We need it. We need 440 and then we need 600. So, it's tough. Eric's 10th right now in the field. Here's the individual standings after 6. He's bowling great, but you know, this happens, and I have so much faith in him. He's so great. But let's hope for a good last game and a half here. I'll film some shots, and yeah. Alright, Game 7 update. Not good. Eric split in the 10th for them to get to 371 as a team, so minus another 29. They're going to be at about 40 over, and the cut after the 6th game was 140 over. It's going up about 20 pins each game, so after Game 7 it'll probably be 160 over. They're at 40 over, they're down 120, keep up with the pace of 20 over. They need about 140 over here. Was that right? Did I do that right? They need a huge game. Like maybe 1 or 2 misses. Eric's Atlas Hybrid just started hooking so much. He made a little move in the 10th, and maybe didn't trust it as much as he wanted to, and paid the price. But we're going to 21 and 22 now. 22 is my lucky number, so I think they were just saving all their energy for this game. That's what I'm going to say. And yeah, this is, I know this is hard for Eric because, again, this tournament is going to determine Player of the Year, and it's just hard. But we're going to hope for a big Game 8. Again, 21 and 22. Always a good pair. So let's cross our fingers. Good shot. All right. interesting lore here. The Barnes, who are the pair to the left of Eric, had 320 last game. So they went from being 70 pins in the cut to 40 pins out of the cut. 35 pins out of the cut, maybe. And Chris just shot 228. And Ryan can strike out for 268. So he really needs these here to get them to, what would that be? 60, 80, 96 over, averaging about 20 pins. Well, maybe he doesn't really need these. What would they need? So they need 20 this game plus 40. They need 60 over. So his shots right here would really help. But I don't know, maybe it's some action. It's something.
All right. That's boy. All right.
Got it. That's huge. What's up, guys? You're supposed to hit it at the same time.
What's up, guys? We're like a few days post-regional, and didn't go well. When you're in 44 feet, a high-friction house, lanes start hooking a lot. So, couldn't be left of it, couldn't be right of it. You just had to be in the middle of it, and didn't bowl good. Mike didn't find it out until real late. I pretty much went par after the first two games. So, no good. We missed the cut by a lot. I qualified 17th in singles, and I was the high lefty.
Yeah.
So, not good. But whatever.
It's okay.
Jinx.
And then after the regional, we ended up driving to Dallas to bowl, well, Plano, that is Dallas, to bowl a singles scratch event. So that video will be posted tomorrow.
Woke up at 5 a.m. to get there. Woke up at 4 a.m.
4
Left
a.m.
at 5.
Yeah.
That one was sick. But that was on house shots, so a lot more striking.
So stay tuned.
Yeah. Congrats to Andrew Anderson, Mika Koivuniemen on winning.
Yeah.
Big W. Congrats to Sean Maldonado for lapping the field and out-averaging everybody by, looked like 20, but I think it was 10.
And Player of the Year has not been announced yet.
Yeah.
Still. So.
If Sean won this weekend, it would have been a definite for him.
Oh.
Seems like he's the front runner, but we'll see.
Yeah. We shall see.
We shall see.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Yeah, Merry Christmas to you and everyone who doesn't celebrate Christmas. Happy days. Lots of love coming from the Sarah Clausen channel to y'all. Hope you enjoyed the vlog. We'll see you later.
Bye.